am a lady, a woman, because this celebrates leadership journeys of women across sectors and borders. So I need a special clap for this one from all the ladies in the house and supporting them, all our dapper men sitting here. This is going to be big, okay? So moderator first, she's already here, needs no introduction. I've just introduced her back on stage. Next, I would like to call the gorgeous lady back on stage. Where are you, Vani? Hello, hello, come back. She's turbocharged already. Yeah, you can talk to a wall, I can talk to a wall and a black dog as well. Yeah? So, we are two talkative ladies here all the days for all of you ladies and gentlemen. She is popularly known as the Multiverse Mom, is a celebrated author, TEDx speaker, transformational life coach with a powerful voice on healing, self-love and personal evolution. She inspires thousands through her storytelling and life experiences. Her journey of resilience and reinvention makes her a guiding force for women navigating change across multiple dimensions of life. Let me also tell you that she is the founder of Yes? Okay, I pronounced it correct in one go, so clap for me later. A sacred remembrance system that blends ancient healing with cosmic wisdom. With over 50,000 global readings and 10,000 plus transformational healings, she is a trusted spiritual leader guiding souls across the world. Her work bridges ancestral healings, karmic clearing, and light-coated activations. Can I mention something? I'll not take too much time. I lost my father of late this year. And that was my first connect with a healer. And it was beautiful. So Vani, you and all those who are doing it are actually doing a fantastic job. Now I would like to call on stage Anooja, Bashir, founder, Ourea and Flexi Cloud. Did I pronounce it correctly, lady? Yes, okay, she's all smiles, so I got it right at the first go again. She is a visionary branding strategist, founder of Ourea and co-founder of Forbes, recognized Flexi Cloud. Features in Forbes, Fortune and NY Times Square. That is why your claps were meek, right? She clapped less. Because her name has already come on Forbes, so she was like, okay, fine, I've got it. It's nothing big. Yeah? So, she's a LinkedIn top voice, startup mentor, and diversity champion. Anooja empowers communities through NE Global Foundation and continues to inspire inclusive, impactful brand innovation. Can we have a loud round of applause for her? Thank you, Mr. Manu. He kept his coffee back to clap for me. I love this. Thank you, and it's a heartfelt gratitude. Now I would like to call on stage the founder, the digital creator, Genesis Velazco. Velazco. Did I pronounce it correct? I doubt.
Yes, that's perfect. Thank you.
Oh my God! Spot on again! Yo, I deserve a round of applause, don't I? Yes. So she's a Venezuelan-born, Dubai-based content creator with 70,000 plus followers across platforms. An audience she built through fast-paced, bilingual shorts that decode everyday UAE life. 50 days, 50 stories. Delivered one video every day for 50 days and racked up to 15 million plus cumulative views and 40,000 new followers. Proving how relentless consistency multiplies reach. Can we have a loud round of applause for her as well? And our moderator, the gorgeous lady, needs no introduction. I've already done the honors. So over to you, and I'm going to be super intrigued. I'm listening from backstage. I'll come back turbocharged. All the best, and over to you.
Thank you so much. And with this, I welcome all of you and all the beautiful ladies out here. And I know as we talk about leadership and women, I don't know why we are taking so much time to bring these two words together. But yes, I think there's a lot still to be told about. Today we heard about Vani, and it was amazing. Vani, how clearly, how openly you communicated the toughest word a woman wants to share in her life. So thank you so much for coming and showing that courage to our audience and sharing your story, Vani. It was heart-touching and of course commendable, I would say. With this, I would like to go to my friend Genesis here. Thank you so much for coming. And you know, influencers have become a big thing in the last few years. And it seems we keep saying about real life versus real life, Genesis, and I would love to hear from you. When it comes to influencing today, it's become a powerful currency, right? How do you ensure the authenticity while also managing brand collaborations and audience expectation? I think the the toughest thing about it is the authenticity which you have to keep in mind. Would love to hear from you.
Yes, exactly. First of all, I would like to thank you, everyone, for inviting me, especially you, Tripti. It's incredible to be here. By the way, it's the first time I ever speak in public, so it's very exciting. I'm very honored to be here. I feel really part of the Indian community. I work with an Indian company here in Dubai, and I'm also content creator part-time. So from Venezuela, but also Indian and UAE as well in my heart. So yes, authenticity when it comes to content creation is actually my filter. I don't create like this specific rule that I always take into account when I create the content, which is like, if this content piece, if this video doesn't reflect who I am, if it doesn't feel like me, then I won't post it. So this is something that I always do with my content, because at the end, it's not only about the message that you want to communicate to your audience, but also how you want people to remember you. So these days, you know, we have a lot of different content creators creating amazing content with different industries. And I always say there is content and there is interest, and people interested in watching and consuming content in all industries as well. So yeah, authenticity is my number one rule when creating the content, actually.
Thank you so much for keeping that in your principles. I think it's become very, very important, because when we are listening to influencer or following them or using a brand, we are in a way trusting the influencer. So thank you so much for sharing that. With this, Vani, of course, when we think about spirituality specifically, it seems like it's becoming more gender inclusive day by day. Would you agree to that? And of course, or do biases still exist when women take spiritual leadership roles? Do you think it's still a difficult role to follow, or?
I think such a tough question. Why to me? I think when you look at things from the lens of love and kindness, it's all equal. But when it comes to leadership roles, I do think that it's not that we have less opportunity. I truly believe that the world has to offer so much to women, but it is our own fear and it is our own undervaluing ourselves that we do not go and pick that up. And I do believe that women in leadership roles should come up. Taking spirituality forward is something that is a role that all of us have. Like it's like something that we all need to do in our lives. But spirituality is going to help you overcome the shortcomings, the fear of God. I always believe that one should be God-loving and not God-fearing. I believe that if you have to do a certain prayer, you do it out of love, not because out of compulsion that something's going to go wrong and hence I'm going to do this. That should not be the idea of doing it. So coming back to the question that you asked her, I think authenticity is something that needs to be the foundation of everything. I've been on social media for some 7-8 years. You know, when I started with no followers, I had 700k followers, not a big number, but I think I have reached there because of just being myself and always saying how I want to say. And I think a lot of women are just very fearful of stepping into the roles that God has assigned or chosen for them, because they just are so comfortable in their shell and they don't want to look at the light that is on the other side of the tunnel.
Thank you so much, Vani, for sharing that. I think, Anooja, when I come to you, of course, technology is all around you, but I would like to ask you, because you have teams in India and across borders. As an entrepreneur, woman entrepreneur specifically, how do you build and lead a diverse cross-cultural teams or collaborations in a borderless business landscape? How has been your experience?
I believe that leadership is not based or limited based on location. It's based on impact. That's the example why we are all sitting out here. I was meeting Manish Tiwari after 2 years. 2 years. I'm meeting Manu. Like we met in Forbes top 200 startups event, I suppose. A meeting. So this is a very small world. We keep on meeting each other. We collaborate. We connect. And I believe that technology actually builds a global network, and cultural diversity actually strengthens bond between people, and inclusive mindset is wrapping all these things, and it is leading us to a next level of exploration, because I might know something, you might know something, she might know something. We're learning with each other, and improvisation is always mankind's thing. We all are evolving day after the other. Anything that happens to us, we believe that, oh my God, why did this happen? Why is this happening? But eventually we understand that that is something which is taking us to next level, and because of the cross-diverse culture, if you would say, I think I became a true leader, or I don't even call myself as, I just lead. Whatever I can do, I lead. But every team member in my team, whether it is any of my ventures, whether it is my tech venture, whether it is my branding venture, whether it is my fintech aspects, wherever I've invested, whatever it is, I always keep that connect with them, and I understand one thing. Everyone teaches you something or the other. Whatever. The thing is that how much you are adaptable to learn it. So adaptability, resilience, perseverance, these are things which you should imbibe in yourself to make yourself understand that whatever situation you are in, you are to evolve. The worst part of leadership, as people say, that it is a responsibility, it is an accountability. People see the glam side of it, yeah, you're getting everything. I'm a LinkedIn influencer. I never knew I was a LinkedIn influencer until one day LinkedIn told me you are an influencer. Okay, so, fine. So I am an entrepreneur because neither am I content. I am an entrepreneur. I'm a serial entrepreneur. I'm a startup mentor. But one day this was given to me because people, when I started talking of experience of my life, connecting to everybody I meet or every experience I have, it started influencing people. So in that aspect, if I'm an influencer, yes, I'm an influencer. I would love to be that. So again, speaking to your question, I think cross-diversity strengthens not only your personality, but also the understanding capability you have to improvise you to the next level, where you're not only become a leader, but a change maker. I think world needs more change makers than leaders.
That's true.
And I'd like
yes,
to
please.
On improvisation, the Stone Age did not end because we ran out of stones.
True.
That's so true. I think, Anooja, you just spoke about how we should pick up the best in people. I think I recently wrote on my LinkedIn about this. Something called, in India, we have a Baba who comes on everyone's door and asks for something. And whatever is given to him in his jholi, in his jholi, he takes it away. We call him Jholi Wale Baba. And I firmly believe that we all have something great in us, and we all, when we are meeting, I still remember in my young age, when I was in school, I used to note down everyone's name I used to meet and write one quality of that person. And believe me, I used to make my teams, okay, this is a good dancer, this is a good musician, when I'm making teams. I think that's what we are doing in real life. We are picking people. I know I last went to Goa and I recruited one person I met there. So I think it's wonderful how we are meeting people and how we are collaborating.
I think we became friends after a couple of meetings, and then we decided, yeah, we'll be a part of a meet.
Yes, yes, I think you're already part of Women of Eater. Thank you so much, Anooja, for your piece of advice. I think I would like to go to Genesis again. Of course, we three are from India, and our life, we all know the kind of challenges as an Indian woman goes through. But Genesis, we don't know about your country, about how you have ever felt boxed in by societal definition of what women should do, or what women influences should promote or represent. Like, do you ever felt like you've been boxed or been stopped? And how do you break them in your country or right now where you are?
Actually, in my country, we have different culture, different way of living, but we share the same values as human beings at the end. Like, we are very similar to Indian people and also UAE. However, there is certain expectation when it comes to the content creation from a woman. So yes, if I say I haven't felt boxed into this social definition, I would be lying to you. So of course I have felt that, a little bit of pressure and doubt, not about myself, but about the content I'm creating. The simple example is, for example, if we post a bikini photo with our girlfriends, this might take a lot of engagement, a lot of likes and comments and say, and you're like, okay, great. Then you want to talk about the topic that you really love, like something that you care about. You want to raise awareness of this specific topic. And then you realize that this specific post didn't get the same engagement. And then,
although it was the truth, it was very important to talk about.
I totally agree with you, because whenever I write about tech, because people can't acknowledge the fact that women can be bringing no way. You can talk consciously, you can talk about mental wellness, leadership, but talking about something that is related to strategy or technology or innovation is something, seriously, women can do that? That is I think over the years it has changed, it has evolved, but somewhere I think it has yet to, like she said, improvise. I have all my counterpart or my co-founders as men. So for me it was kind of like of new world knowledge, because being a woman, I still think that women are more emotional, but men are more practical and logical. So I imbibed that skill from them, which made me what I am today. So I think it's like a collaboration, I would say. So gender diversity is not something which we should focus on a negative part, but instead if we focus on the right part, I think that is the next level.
Sure. Genesis, you please continue. You were saying something.
yes, about the same topic is also, again, how do you want people to remember you? What's the message you really want to communicate to your audience? But also, if you think like in business as well, in the business side, do you want to be the bikini lady, or do you want to be the lady who's speaking about this specific topic for the future and for your business as well? You might use your content in the future to sell, to create your own company. So it's not I know it's very difficult not to feel influenced by these social definitions, but at the end, you just need to be yourself and be sure about who you are and be sure about the message you really want to communicate. And at the end, the results, the good things, we just follow.
Right. Thank you so much for giving your views on that. I know it's not easy to talk about those all specific cases, but yeah, definitely we all have gone through some kind of challenges, specifically which we are women, because we are women. But thank you so much, Anooja, for highlighting that adapting from the best, whether it's male or female, you're definitely right. And whenever I'm speaking to our audience, I always share this. Somehow when it comes to business development or converting network to business, men do it very quickly, and that is the reason in Women Waiter specifically, we take an extra effort to bring all these men to mentor women on these aspects. So thank you so much for highlighting that. Vani, I would like to go to you now. I know I would always talk about spirituality to you, but do you think spirituality is become, as we see spirituality is taking up, we see a lot of people now talking about holistic wellness. Do you think spirituality and holistic wellness somewhere go along together, and what are your views on when it comes to leadership or when it comes to overall success of a person, whether spirituality or holistic wellness, both go hand in hand some way.
Absolutely. I think spirituality is a bigger.
Can you bring it closer?
Enough. So I think spirituality is like a fish in the ocean, while everything else is a fish in the bowl. And you are learning through your experiences that you are going through each and every day. And I don't think that there is anything else that is going to teach you more than just your own experience. But we all negate our experiences. We don't give that heed. I mean, how many of us will go back and sit for 10 minutes in the night and say that, you know, okay, what did I learn today? Where did I behave bad today? What could I ignore today? What is something that I could have changed today? You know, we don't do any of that. And we're looking out for mentors. I think the biggest mentor that we are for ourselves. And the moment we sit with ourselves for like 10 minutes, we get all the answers. And then when we go to a mentor, we are able to ask the right questions, able to take the right guidance. We are not as confused as people. So I think spirituality plays a very important role, especially in the life of an entrepreneur. I'm a spiritual entrepreneur. I started with me and Aman started the company. It's just 2 of us today. We have 40 of us. We have 3 offices. But we start our mornings like that. We light a candle. Everyone who comes to the office, we light a candle, sit for 5 minutes. You know, think about what we need to accomplish today. When we go back, we do a 5-minute meditation of releasing the day and saying, okay, whatever we could do best today, we've already done it. There's nothing that I need to carry home. There's nothing that I need to carry the next day. One of the questions that I would like to ask every single person here is, how many of you wake up with a thought of yesterday? Please raise your hand.
I think most of us, no?
Isn't that a clear sign telling you that you're only either living in a memory or in an imagination? You're never in your present. You know, so either you're waking up to yesterday or you're just anxious about what's going to happen tomorrow. So what you don't know is what is going to happen now. And I challenge everyone sitting here, go ahead, create a thought. You cannot. As human beings, we don't have the ability to create a thought. We only attract thoughts based on the frequency that we are vibrating at. So, and what is going to change that vibration? Just sitting with yourself.
That's so true. I think, Vani, that's wonderful. That's wonderful. And specifically, I would say that in a time of increasing burnout and unrest, the spirituality leadership in people who are following spirituality will definitely keep you on toes.
Yes, absolutely. Because burnout is burning out. That means there's something that is inside you that needs to go out. You've been holding too much in. You know, when you think in, you're thinking, right? You're learning, it's going in. But when something is out, that means that it was always wanting to find that escape. And we are just not allowing that escape to happen because we're just so comfortable with that stress. Like people who put these posts out and say, hey, I'm such a big hustler, but why do you need to hustle? You know, people who say, I work from 9 a.m. to 1 in the night. But why do you need to work till 1 in the night? I don't work till 1. I leave office at 6:30. You know, so you really don't have to do it. So the concept now is changing because of spirituality, because spirituality is telling you that you can accomplish the same amount of things and in the same number of hours, and you don't have to push yourself hard.
That's very true, Ani. I could definitely correlate with it. I think my life definitely has gone a stop when I got cancer last year, and today I'm sitting all in action in front of you. I think it is no doubt about it that you don't have to run. You don't have to run. You can pause. You can achieve the same output if you don't do micromanagement. A lot of time I've seen all of us as leaders do a lot of micromanagement. I think it's time to let go and have our peace of mind, and of course manage those roles with a smile and of course less stress, because as women we are managing just not house but office and of course relationship. So
always, as women, we always say, he didn't say I love you to me. My husband didn't say I love you to me. My brother didn't say I love you to me. My mother didn't say I love you to me. Did you say I love you to you? When was the last time you stood in front of the mirror and said, I just love the way I look. When was the last time you stood in front of the mirror and said that, oh my God, you cannot be this gorgeous?
Yes. I know, but this is so true, and I would like all of you, all the women sitting out there, I mean, would you like to raise your hand if you've done this? Because I'll tell you, this is so true that we don't stand in front of the mirror and say that we are the most beautiful soul.
Men also, I see men struggling with things, and there are so many people who come for a reading, and they're so shy about opening up, and they're so how do you say, they're so tight about things. And it takes me like 10 minutes for just to tell them that this is a safe space and you can say whatever that you want to say. It really is open.
Right.
And I heard that about that topic, that whenever you're demanding other people to like time, words of affirmation or anything, it means that you actually need it from you first. That you need to tell you that you love yourself, you need to have time for yourself, you need these beautiful words for yourself. You don't need to demand this to others when you're not telling them.
I think it's all about self-love, which we are talking about right now, which we somehow...
People think self-love is manicures and pedicures.
Yeah, no, it is
It's absolutely not that.
Yeah, so I think all of you out there, men or women, please engage in self-love and tell yourself how smart and how amazing you all are. Because if you exist in this amazing ecosystem, you are an amazing soul. And with this, I think I'll conclude this session with one word from all of you. One word, just one word. On one or twice for the next generation. I know it cannot be one word. With one word, you can correlate yourself and would like to tell the people out there which represent you as a leader. Genesis, you want one word which defines you as a leader and which you would want people sitting out there to correlate with as leader. Anooja?
I would say empathy.
Sorry, empathy. Oh, yeah, definitely. I mean, that's one word. Yes, that's amazing. I love that word, and definitely we have to stand tall on it. Anooja?
Evolution.
Wonderful, thank you. What about you?
Everybody knows kindness.
Kindness. I think it's wonderful. Thank you so much, all of you, for being with me today. And kindness, empathy, and of course, innovation is something which is the need of the hour. Thank you. Thank you so much. Thanks a lot.
This also beautiful picture. Let it be there, please.
Let's do one crazy pose now. Everybody does pictures like this. Whatever expression comes to you, do it. Okay?
Women will be women. Oh.
We could do this.
Yeah.